Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lacey Lynn Life. I'm Lacey Lynn. I'm so glad you joined me today. I am so excited about today's video, as usual, right? I'm just learning so many things. It's crazy. So I hope you really enjoyed my last week's video, number 1 in the 13 S words that will majorly change your life. Today on the Lacey Lynn Life, we're going to be talking about number 2, the magic and power of green smoothies and living in a pH balanced lifestyle. See you in just a bit. This is the book that I'm going to be talking about, The pH Balance Miracle. I have not read the book in its entirety, just FYI. But what I've read so far, it's just incredible. I'm probably not going to be doing every single thing that the book says to do, but it's just, all about a balance. But what's amazing is what I'm learning is when our body's in a state of a pH balance, when it's more alkaline and less acidic, that's when our body is in the most harmonious state of health and well-being, our energy levels, preventing diseases of all sorts and ailments of all sorts and everything. Just, reminded of an incredible way to get all of our daily vegetable intake in and all that chlorophyll from the green leafy vegetables. That's like the most healthiest thing that we can be taking in every day. And so I'm just going to give you a simple recipe that we kind of, collaborated with, say, this book, and we created this recipe for smoothies. Keep these smoothies made up. We've done this for the past few years now, actually. And we just try and keep these smoothies just made up in the fridge. And now we just drink, one per day. There's just no way to be able, you'd have to eat who knows how much salad every day just to be able to get in all those leafy vegetables. So transform things in your body and your health and your mental state and so much. And of course, the book talks about, all the foods that are really high in acidity and the foods that are really high in alkalinity. And so that's very important to be at that, balanced state in our body. And you can buy these things called pH strips, and you can just test your system, on a daily or a weekly basis to see how you're doing in that area, keeping your body all alkaline. And now this book is going to be, it's going to be, vegetarian and taking out a bunch of things that you may normally eat right now. There again, I think so many things, as in so many things in life, is just about a state of balance. And it's like alcohol and caffeine and certain, fruity smoothies and just tons of things are going to be really highly acidic. Meat, just, so many things that the book mentions. But I've discovered a really simple and easy trick to make, like, say, your drinks in the morning or at night more neutralized and take out a bunch of the acidity. And that's literally just adding about 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. And then you can even test your drinks with those strips and you can see, oh my goodness, the acidity level is way down or it's completely neutralized even. So that's a way to be able to still enjoy some of those beauties of life and those, festivities of life and those fun drinks that, and check out this book. Even if you don't want to buy it, just check it out from your local library. It's a great idea. So yeah. And I think when we tell our family and friends, we constantly drink these smoothies, they're like, oh, smoothies. They're thinking like frozen bananas and strawberries and, honey and all this kind of stuff. It's a different kind of smoothie, But they're not going to taste like the smoothie you're going to be getting at, whatever, Smoothie King necessarily. But anyway, so number 2, 13 S words that will majorly change your life, the power, magic of green smoothies. We invested in a Vitamix a few years ago whenever we first started on this journey. That was an investment. Those are a few $100s. But you could try to find ones that are used or just use, you can just try your blender first, of course, and then just use the most powerful blender that you can get your hands on that you can afford. And at first we were actually mixing up the core of an avocado because those literally that's one of the most fibrous cores of a vegetable you can find, you can eat. It's amazing. That's as powerful as a Vitamix is needed for something like that. We've actually forgotten to put those in a while. Anyway, Now we're going to talk about the recipe, okay? So you're going to be getting your Vitamix ready, a plate or a cutting board, a sharp knife, and a spoon. And then you're going to want to put out, quite a few, cute little plastic cups, and then some foil or some plastic wrap, okay? And here's the recipe for our powerful and magical green smoothies. We're going to be taking 1 large box of organic baby spinach. Everything needs to be organic if you can get hold of it. So you're not going to have all those pesticides and things all over the vegetables, or get the spray from your local grocery store or Sprouts, something like that, that takes away, a bunch of the pesticide, residue on the vegetable. 1 bag of organic baby carrots, or just a bag of organic carrots of some sort. And then you're going to be getting 1 bag of a mixed broccoli and cauliflower vegetables, organic, 4 large organic cucumbers, 1 organic bell pepper, and you're going to be getting 2 to 4 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, 2 to 4 tablespoons pure vanilla extract, some sort of sweetener that's not sugar, like monk fruit, something like this. Now, what we have done a lot is we've put in apples and strawberries and dates, okay? So then you would need 6 organic apples, and you would need 1 to 2 cartons of organic strawberries, and then just buy 1 of those cartons of the dates. And the kind of dates you're going to want are the fresh pitted medjool dates, medjool, organic, of course. Now, here's the thing, as you'll see in this book, and as I'm reminded, that so many fruits are really acidic. They have a lot of sugar, which equals acidity, and that just turns to, that in our body. But then again, it's a balance. If you're eating mostly alkaline, it's okay to have some of these fruits. But I have really kind of cut back on that. So I'm going to be trying the, like some monk fruit, maybe stevia, these kind of sweeteners that are not sugar. And maybe just putting in some of these fruits, just not like a ton. And still, then I can get my pH balance strip, and I can be dipping it in the smoothie to see what the pH balance level is, to know how many of those fruits I can use. I'm just starting to chew on cucumbers like crazy for snacks. I mean, that's one of the highest alkaline vegetables. You can just sit there and snack. It's like really cool. So you're going to be halving these. So half the box of spinach, half the bag of carrots, 2 of the cucumbers, etc. So this is enough for 2 full Vitamix blenders, or other kind of blenders, as long as they're, pretty big. I'm going to pour some pH balance water. If you don't have a filter to make your water pH balance, which is extremely important for our health, then I will also put a picture up of the kind of filter that we use, and that we just ordered online. So you're going to pour your pH balance water to cover the top of your blade on your blender. And then you're going to start packing in your baby spinach, okay? You're going to pack it into the very top, and then you're going to blend that up, and then you're going to pack in the rest of your spinach, blend that up, and then to start adding your veggies and fruits if you add them. I like to blend it really, really high at the very end to get it to be a very, very smooth texture. Also, when your flavor is not exactly like, a super sweet, fruit smoothie. So it's going to be kind of like, it's going to taste different at first. So I'm getting used to making the texture, blending it up just as fine and just as smooth as you can. That kind of helps to be able to drink that down a little bit faster if it doesn't taste, like what you're used to, tasting. So, yep, that's the recipe, and that's how you're going to do it. Happy green smoothies to you all. Happy health to you all. I also want to point out that there are countless stories, which I'm really excited to read more, countless stories in this book about individuals' health that was completely transformed by going on this, program, this pH Miracle lifestyle. So super encouraging, really eye-opening. Again, life-changing. pH balanced water, the right kind of salt, the right kind of healthy fatty oils, and the right amount of our green leafy vegetables. These things are so important. So happy reading and happy health to you all. So I hope this has been so helpful. Love you guys. As always, I'm here to make your life a little bit easier, a little bit sweeter, and to make a little bit of each day feel like a vacay. I love you so much. I'll see you next time on the Lacey Lynn Life.